Just outside the village of Fedjikino, Moscow, lies a lake, a beautiful expansion of a nearby river. And in the dark depths of YouTube are the remains of a deeply hidden channel. NH is missing. With a plethora of obscure, secretive videos, this channel immediately stuck out to me. What I'd instantly assumed was some experimental art video project or abandoned alternate reality game has only begun to interest me more and more, a consequence of the absent information regarding this unique internet profile. In 2021, members of a Reddit community attempt to uncover the mysteries of the account, creating a quickly disbanded thread in August that heads absolutely nowhere. Then, in January of 2026, an unknown user enters my Discord server, posts a link to the channel's homepage, then completely vanishes. I've now taken it upon myself to discover what's really going on. It's very easy to assume that this channel is a now defunct ARG that never took off, and believe me, I still have my suspicions, but a few things about this potential project feel very different to me. Firstly, there are a distinct lack of clues pointing to this being part of a grander scheme. While yes, there is a fair amount of text we have to sift through, there is absolutely nothing within this library of content to guide us around. So, to make things easier, we'll start by assessing the profile's key properties, beginning with its audio and video. Each of the available 19 videos are exactly 13 minutes and 14 seconds in length, and its substance throughout its 4 hours of footage remains almost identical. Every upload contains two things: a still photo of a girl and a looping audio track. The first 17 videos, excluding video 15 which is missing its audio entirely, contain the following soundbite. The accompanying audio is then replaced with a slightly different but just as disturbing sound in videos 18 and 19. During my investigation, these snippets of sound have persisted as what I'd consider the least important of the probable clues, with the complementary photos holding a close second place. Attempting a reverse search of the audio and video proved ineffective. The sounds don't appear to stem from any existing pieces of music and are likely self-composed, and the 19 video thumbnails, 3 of which are repeated images as well as the channel's profile photo, do not exist anywhere else on the internet. Viewing these videos on the outside, you may have noticed the strange titles each one has been assigned, with each of them reading Plum Ice XX, followed by a pair of numbers which increase incrementally as the videos go on. This odd string of characters can also be seen in the channel's description, with variables N and H representing the numbers in the sequence. Understanding this context, as N and H are the first 2 characters in the channel name, we know that these letters are abbreviations, for which words, however, we can only guess. Though given the sentence formatting, we can estimate that NH is the name of the girl. But with thousands of potential first and second names to choose from, we'll have to narrow down our options. Also contained within the channel's description is a written date, 12/02/2003, and more interestingly, coordinates. This direction creates a layer of intrigue in regards to the true location of this person. The channel's description has taken us to Russia, while the location of the channel is set to the Netherlands, and hidden in the bottom corner of video 19 is a URL attributed to the Facebook page Pro Studnioka, an events organization company based in Poland. Scouring the business's social media posts, it appears they specialize in the organization of pre-graduation prom nights for final grade high school students, a Polish tradition known as studnioka. And though this page features hundreds of photographs from each of these events, it is evident that this photo in particular does not derive from their social media, as not only did it return 0 search results upon a reverse image search, but this company has remained consistent with their font choice when watermarking their images. Every photo they have posted publicly since 2018 has contained the same style and formatting, but not here. The font choice for the URL is completely different, different, and so is its arrangement. This photo wasn't captured during the upbeat roar of a party, it was posed far away from the dance floor, indicating that this photo wasn't taken as promotional material for the company, but rather a private photo composed for the group of girls in front of us. In other words, this image does not get us any closer to identifying our subject. Though this image was taken somewhere in Poland, we still have to consider the meaning of the lake in Moscow. We can assume that the written date in the channel's description is formatted day, month, year, given that our estimated locations are all European countries, but a search for notable events that occurred around this area on February 12, 2003 was met with insufficient results. However, given my doubts that this page is managed by the girl on screen and not some anonymous user, we can cross off the Netherlands as a point of interest, as the fewest clues point us in that direction. To help us narrow down our options, one thing still has to be considered. When were these photos taken? We know that the channel's earliest uploads came about in April of 2016, but a majority of these images look far more dated than they initially appear due to their lack of resolution and clarity. But hidden in the details are some important pieces of evidence. Firstly, a large majority of the fashion seen on this account appears to stem from the late 2000s to early 2010s, but of the many pieces of attire we see, only one contains coherent, deliberate branding. A black beanie displaying the name Komma des Fuckdown, a parody streetwear brand made popular in early 2012, having appeared in A$AP Rocky's Goldie music video. And in the very same photo, a mobile phone is held. Appearing to be from the same era, I was able to identify the model of the device, a Sony Ericsson Xperia Mini Pro, proven by the iconic green Sony Ericsson logo in the bottom center of the back panel and a rear-facing camera in the top-hand corner with a flash that sits right above. Recognizing these symbols of a bygone era, I was able to conclude that these images were taken around late 2011 to early 2012, predating the channel by about 4 years. But despite how old and abandoned this channel appears to be, there are a collection of clues indicating that this account is far more active than it seems, as 4 of its 19 videos contain a variety of comments, 2 of which include replies from the original creator. In video 1, the nhismissing account responds to a heart emoticon with the following message: "Love in the heart. See the hype of Santintanen Jovlamiskafra." Though this comment is automatically translated from the detected African bridge language Kituba, the message itself makes little to no sense, especially the made-up phrase Santintanen Jovlamiskafra. But digging deeper and exploring video 9, the most popular upload on the channel by far with a total of 51,000 views, we discover a disturbing thread of comments from 8 different users, all reciting XXXX, apart from 2 comments, one of which reads PETERXXX, though appearing to be a response to a previous commenter by the name of Peter. Upon selecting the automated translation of the text, we get the more ominous message, "On the 3rd floor." While the creator is not seen responding to any of these comments, they are spotted interacting with the final upload, video 19. Upon being questioned by user David Houston, "Is it an ARG? Do we have additional information?" the creator replies with this: a 64-character, irreversible hash, posted just 1 year ago. While we are unable to decode this string into any discernible writing, this comment does take place during the account's 3rd wave of activity, the first being when the initial 17 videos were posted in 2016, the second occurring as the final 2 videos were posted in 2019, and the third being now, a single secretive comment made in June of 2020. 2024. Despite the immediate assumption that this account is nothing more than a deceptive, falsified narrative, its sprouts of unexplained activity make its contents all the more worrying and plausible. Every year, hundreds of thousands of people go missing across the world, a large majority of which are children. It's estimated that in 2003, 15,000 people were reported missing in Poland alone, and in Russia, a grisly 100,000. Every year, approximately 8 million children are reported missing. Of those 8 million, 1,600,000 are never found. Worldwide, that's 3 children every minute. So while it's easy to shrug this channel aside as an obvious hoax, if this person was missing, would we even know? Can we confidently confirm that someone is alive and well when we don't even know them? Can we prove that this channel is one big ruse just because it appears that way? The more you begin to stare, the more you begin to wonder. Who is this girl?